In the year 2000, the biggest tech company in the world was not Apple, it wasn't Amazon. And companies like NVIDIA were almost invisible. Over the next 25 years, the tech industry would go through one of the biggest transformations in history. This is the rise of tech giants. At the beginning, Microsoft was already dominating the market. Apple was struggling, and Amazon was still just an online bookstore. In 2003, Apple launched its iTunes platform, and Microsoft introduced Windows 2003. Microsoft continued its dominance. In 2004, Google launched Gmail, boosting Google's position. Google was on the hunt for Microsoft. Google continued the battle, and in 2005, it acquired Android, a mobile operating system based on the Linux kernel and other open-source software components. Apple partnered with Intel and officially announced the transition from PowerPC processors to Intel chips in its Macs. Microsoft presents Windows Vista and remains the absolute leader. Google and Apple battle for leadership. On June 29, 2007, Apple introduced a smartphone that marked a turning point in the mobile phone industry, the iPhone. During its presentation on January 9 of that same year, Steve Jobs stated, "I have been waiting for this moment for 2.5 years," and also claimed that Apple was about to reinvent the phone. And indeed, it did. The company described the iPhone as the integration of 3 products into one: an iPod with a widescreen display and touch controls, an innovative mobile phone, and a sophisticated device for browsing the internet. 2007, Apple unveils the first iPhone, quietly igniting a revolution. Microsoft still rules, for now. 2008, iPhone 3G explodes onto the scene. Google enters, the race heats up, the gap begins shrinking. Late 2008, Apple and Google floor the accelerator. Microsoft glances at the rearview mirror, worrying creeping in. 2009, Windows 7 strikes. A bold move, but Apple and Google push harder. Tension skyrockets. Late 2009, Apple catches up. For the first time, the giant is not alone, the top shakes. Apple takes control, and doesn't let go. From that moment on, nothing is ever the same. This isn't just a race, it's the beginning of a new era. Steve Jobs, the Apple genius who popularized technology, has died. The world has lost an incredible human being, a visionary and creative genius. Apple redefines the mobile phone and launches the iPhone 4, introducing its virtual assistant Siri. Amazon strengthens its cloud infrastructure with Oz, expanding its services globally. Google boosts artificial intelligence in its early stages, improving search algorithms. In 2012, Apple continued to consolidate its leadership. Amazon entered the battle. Microsoft and Google advanced, trying to catch up with the leader. Among other events, the rise of tablets and smartphones, and the launch of Windows 8 stand out. 2013, Amazon dominates Oz. Tesla advances in autonomous driving. Apple strengthens the iOS ecosystem. 2014, Meta acquires WhatsApp. Microsoft expands Azure. Google invests in DeepMind. 2015, Amazon turns Oz profitable, establishing cloud computing as a core revenue driver and growth engine. Apple expands services, strengthening its ecosystem with iCloud, App Store, and digital content offerings. Tesla popularizes autopilot, advancing driver assistance technology and bringing semi-autonomous driving to mainstream consumers. 2016, Google advances AI with major DeepMind breakthroughs, improving machine learning capabilities and real-world problem-solving. Tesla significantly enhances autopilot, adding new features and improving safety in semi-autonomous driving. 2017, Amazon expands the Alexa ecosystem into millions of homes, integrating voice assistants into everyday devices and services. Apple introduces Face ID with iPhone X, revolutionizing biometric security and smartphone design. Between 2017 and 2018, something changed. Amazon was no longer just an online store. It was building something much bigger, something invisible. While millions of people were buying products, Amazon was investing billions into a global network of servers, data centers, and cloud technology. AWS wasn't just growing, it was becoming the foundation of the internet itself. Startups, enterprises, even governments All began relying on its infrastructure. And then came the historic moment. In 2018, Amazon reached a $1 trillion market valuation. But the real impact wasn't the number, it was what it represented. Power was no longer in selling products. It was in controlling the digital infrastructure of the world. And before most people realized it, Amazon didn't just win a race. It completely changed the rules of the game. 2018. Amazon reaches the $1 trillion valuation milestone, reflecting rapid growth in cloud computing and e-commerce dominance. Microsoft strengthens Azure's cloud dominance, attracting enterprise clients and expanding global infrastructure. 2019. Microsoft surpasses $1 trillion market value, driven by cloud services and enterprise software growth. Google pushes AI integration across products, enhancing search, ads, and user experiences. 2020. Apple launches its first Macs with M1 chips, improving performance, efficiency, and control over hardware. Amazon sees massive growth during the global pandemic, driven by e-commerce demand and cloud usage. 2021. Meta restructures and baits on the metaverse as a new digital platform and long-term vision. Microsoft launches Windows 11, strengthening its modern ecosystem and productivity tools. 2022. Google intensifies development of generative AI to compete in a rapidly evolving technological landscape. Tesla improves autonomous driving systems using large-scale real-world data. 2023. NVIDIA leads the AI chip market, powering the rise of advanced machine learning models. Microsoft integrates AI into Office and Azure, transforming digital productivity and enterprise workflows. 2024. Amazon invests heavily in AI infrastructure and global data centers to support growing demand. Meta enhances algorithms with AI to optimize advertising, engagement, and content delivery. 2025. Apple expands its ecosystem with deeper AI integration across devices and services. Tesla advances toward full autonomy while developing humanoid robotics technologies. 2026. Google competes with advanced AI models, leading innovation in intelligent software systems. NVIDIA dominates global AI hardware, becoming essential to the modern tech industry. From mobile dominance to cloud wars, and now the AI revolution, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Tesla have been locked in a relentless race for technological supremacy. Each wave reshaped the battlefield: smartphones, platforms, cloud, and now artificial intelligence. But in 2026, one company stands above them all. NVIDIA didn't just join the AI race, it became the engine powering it. The question is no longer who will adopt AI. It's who can survive without it. And this race is far from over. Because the next battle has already begun. The companies you just watched are already fighting for what comes after AI. What started as a gaming company became the engine behind AI, powering data centers, and the future of technology. In just 25 years, the tech world completely changed. But this story is far from over. Who will dominate the next decade? Let me know in the comments.